2021! Woo! We did it! Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Chen. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. So in today's video, we have a lot to unpack and address, and there's just been like XYZ going on, so yeah. But before I get started, please make sure you are liking, commenting, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. It would mean the world, and it would just be appreciated so much. With that said, let's get started on today's video. First thing I want to address, Payton will no longer be on the forefront of the channel, thus we will need to be doing a little bit of a channel rebranding. And I've done a kind of a temporary one, but if you guys have any ideas on new channel names, channel art, channel whatever, let me know in the comments down below. I am completely open to suggestions. Me and Payton never had like a big fight. There was never like a showdown. This was, you know, very much something that was being discussed. And for those of you guys who have been with us for a while, this shouldn't come as a surprise either. We completely respect Payton's decision. Me and Payton are still very good friends, and she's gonna be around. She's like lurking, she's gonna be editing, she's gonna be like in the ments. She's gonna be here, so don't worry guys. With that said, one of my biggest resolutions this year, 2021, is to really work on this channel. Obviously 2020, kind of a wash. I was pretty much just stuck at home, couldn't do anything. Yeah, I was in my house. That was pretty much it.
Oh, help and bother.
Just like manifesting that COVID will be gone this year at some point, and we can get back to kind of our lives, and I can be able to provide more content for you guys and get myself outside, get some vitamin D. That would be fantastic. My next resolution, if you guys have followed me on Instagram or our socials, you guys know that I've been taking Korean lessons, and I've been studying Korean through a few sources. One of them is the KIP program, which is a government-run program of classes. So I take them pretty much every weekend. And I also do some workbooks from a company called Talk to Me in Korean. They make some excellent workbooks. There's also an app that I use to practice my speaking, because obviously I can't really go outside and speak to people anymore either. So this has been really nice to help keep up with my pronunciation and things like that. I do have a promo code for the app, so if you guys want to use that promo code, feel free. If you don't, that's okay too. And with the KIP classes though, it's kind of a 2-in-1 for me, because once I finish all my KIP courses and I pass all the exams, I can change my visa. So I can go from an E2, which is what I'm currently on, it's a teaching visa, to kind of a free agent visa. It's an F visa that lets me basically do whatever job I want, and I don't have to just strictly teach English. So that would be such a game changer for me, and that's something I'm really hoping to move toward. My third goal this year, speaking of languages, is I really want to improve my Chinese. For those of you guys who don't know, I was born in Taipei, and I was raised in New York. I moved to New York when I was like 3 or 4, so essentially I'm American. I grew up speaking both English and Chinese in my household. Especially as I've gotten older, I've really wanted to get better at and improve upon. I feel like it's really lacking because I didn't get to learn it in a school setting. I really only learned it in my house. So I feel like I'm just missing a lot of things I should already know, and I'm going to be trying to self-study Chinese. I feel like it's really difficult to self-study anything, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know how I can do that. I always want to have like kind of a short-term resolution that I can check off from my bucket list. At least by like next year, I can look back and be like, well, at least I did this one thing. One of my things is to go paragliding. I've been skydiving, I've been bungee jumping, but I've never been paragliding, and this is not to say for a lack of trying. I've tried to go paragliding, I want to say, on 3 separate occasions in 3 completely different countries, and every time it's been there's too much wind, or there's not enough wind, or a storm is coming and we just can't fly. And it's just been really disappointing to not be able to just check this off my bucket list. So in Korea there's actually a few paragliding spots, and I'm hoping once the weather is nicer out I can go and just do that, because I want to. The next thing on my list is to become a more positive and more extroverted person. I am naturally very introverted. I even took the MBTI test and it confirmed that I am actually quite introverted. I am not super good at opening up to new people and welcoming new people into my life. If anything I've learned during quarantine is that you need friends more than you think. So I'm going to try to be more responsive and open to meeting new people. I'm not super great about it as of now, but it's a work in progress. The other thing is also, like, again, staying more positive. I don't want to be a glass half empty kind of person. I want to be a glass half full. And I think if you keep a more positive mindset, your mental health will just be a lot better. 2020 really addressed to me like how important it was to have good mental health. And you know, sitting at home all day by yourself, you really get in your head a lot. Like, you really get deep in your thoughts. And I've been making a very conscious effort to be more positive. So when something bad happens, I'm like, okay, well, at least I have this, or at least I can still do this. I think that will be really helpful, not just for me, but like for you as well. If you're also like me and you've been like more negative than positive, I think switching that mindset has actually really helped me. I just think mental health is really, really important, especially right now during this pandemic when so much shitty stuff is happening. But for now, just keeping positive and staying positive, I think will do everyone a lot of good. And the last thing on my list is pretty much the same thing I say every year, is I want to be happier than last year. To be honest, 2020, I did not keep that goal. I was definitely much happier in 2019 than I was in 2020. I think that might be the case for most people. Let me know if that's not. I just think 2020 was a little bit hard to be happier than the year before, when we could be like free to do things and go outside and see our friends. So yeah. But 2021, guys, we can do it. 2021, I will be happy. I think it would be easier to be happier this year than last year. At least for me, personally speaking. I think 2021, I'm feeling a lot more motivated, and I feel like even if I'm stuck at home for a lot of this year as well, I will still be able to do stuff that I want to do. So again, staying more positive and being happier and setting goals for myself are always really important to keep myself motivated and productive. If I can look back at the year and say like, okay, I was still able to do XYZ, I will feel at least very satisfied with my year and my time. Let me know what your resolutions are this year as well. That way we can like kind of keep ourselves in check throughout the year and look back at it next year. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you have a wonderful 2021. I am so excited to be able to spend the rest of this year with you guys as well. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!